Hello guys and welcome back to another episode. So, I have now made a movie about Protection Warriors and Guardian Druid changes in patch 8.1. Now it is time to talk about the Blood Death Knight and what they will get. So everyone know in a Mythic Plus dungeon you probably never see a warrior or a druid. That is maybe going to change with the buffs they are getting. But Blood Death Knights, if you go to the leaderboard, you will see them on every leaderboard. I think it's probably not going to change that big, but now they actually got 3 nerfs. So that means those 3 nerfs will probably be the reason for maybe you will see more upper classes. So first of all, normally you used to see this spell here give also 50% more armor. So this is kind of helping you with, you don't have a shield, so it gives you armor instead. So it doesn't give you any armor anymore. So before it was just 15% more armor, just boom. Now they changed it. So now you have to use your spell called Mirror Rend, and when you have your bone shield active, it will give you armor that is the same as 10% of your strength. So in my case, the strength I have is, well, the 10% will then give 681. So you can see if I go over here, Mirror Rend, I get a bone shield that increased my armor now by 681, and it doesn't matter how many stacks you have, it's just 10% of your strength. So I would probably say that's probably a nerf, because now you have to use active Mirror Rend, and that means the first damage the enemy probably will deal to you will not be reduced because you don't have Mirror or Bone Shield ready yet. So it's kind of a nerf, but still not that big. Also they changed Bonestorm. So before Bonestorm could just heal, well, you can see healing you for 3% maximum of health over maximum health every time it deals damage. So before it was as many mobs there was. I mean, if there was 10 mobs, it was just 3 and divide and you know, plus it with 10 mobs, and you would get that health. But Blizzard found out, okay, Bonestorm is too overpowered in Mythic dungeons, so now it can only maximum heal you up to 15% of your maximum health every time it deals damage. Because if you have more than 10-20 mobs, I mean, pulled, Bonestorm pretty much make you a guard. You cannot die then. But now Bonestorm is making sure that you can only give 15% health every second. And I mean, that's a pretty big nerf to Bonestorm. So yeah, the nerf hammer is here. And now another one that is a pretty big nerf hammer. So Will of Necropolis normally, well, damage taken below 30% health is reduced by 30. Before it was 35 and 35, so that means damage taken below 35 and reduced by 35. So they changed it from 35 to 30. That means it will activate later on, and it will activate with a reduction. So it actually got 5% nerf in when it activates and 5% reduced damage also as a nerf. So I mean, this is a quite big nerf, I think, because pretty many is using Will of Necropolis. So Death Knights are not able to spam Bonestorm in dungeons anymore on every pool to survive, and Will of Necropolis is also nerfed quite much, and the armor from your passive is also nerfed. Now you have to use Mirror Rend to get some armor. So I mean, I've been talking only about buffs for both Warriors and Guardian Druid, and now it's time for Death Knight to get the nerf. So this is how it is. So what do you guys think about this nerf? Do you think it will make a difference? Maybe we'll see more Warriors and Druids up in the leaderboards? Or do you think these changes will not have any effects on how Blood Death Knights are working? I probably think we would see some other tanks now, maybe. So thanks you guys for watching, and yeah, leave down a comment, what do you think?